And I always say that Inter 2009-10 team is such a nice story, and the reason I like them so much is it's almost like the last dance. It was all basically them at the peak, the pinnacle of their careers. From there, it was all going to come down eventually. They were all around 28, 29, 30s. Zanetti, I think, was even older. And they just basically were crying on their knees to finally win a Champions League for Inter. Because if they didn't do it that year, you saw the next year how badly they fell off. You saw the next 10 years how badly Inter fell off. It was basically all or nothing for that team. You look at a lot of those players, it was almost like they'd been ruled out their entire career. I look at Schneider, for example. The final of the Champions League that year was played in the Bernabeu. And who was it contested between? Arjen Robben, who had just been kicked out of Real Madrid for Ronaldo, and Schneider, who had just been kicked out of Real Madrid for Kaká. And they contested the final. You look at Milito, been discounted his entire career. They brought him to Inter, and he had this year that he'd never had before and won them the Champions League. You look at Eto'o, who had just been basically kicked out of Barca for Ibra, deemed not good enough by Pep Guardiola. What does he go on and do? Win a successive treble. So I think all throughout that Inter team, you have feel-good stories. People ask me, why do I like that Inter team so much? I could just resonate with it, bro. It's like the ultimate underdog story. Even to the point of, like, Mourinho was deemed not good enough by Barcelona. They chose Pep instead. And he went to the Camp Nou and beat Pep at his own game. That Inter team just has so many beautiful stories. And that's the reason why, for me, they're one of my favorite teams of all time.